Hi, Damian. This is one of my t-shirts. Imagine a world without greed. People who read that get a bit of a shock. I've got 200 t-shirts, designs, like word designs, in a Shopify store. And if you're watching this video, I encourage you to go and have a look at them and possibly buy a few. So, Damien, I can't really sleep. It's 2 in the morning here. I guess you're in Australia. I guess you'll wake to this prophecy in the inbox, and that'll be fun. So I just pray and prophesy over you. Dear Father, I pray that you give me a good word for Damien, a word to bless this man from Williamtown. In Jesus' name, I ask, amen. I've been to Williamtown and been on the corner of that road near the Air Force and seen jets taking off, flying, hitting the ground and taking off again. And it's been great fun watching that. That's the image that the Lord gave me of you. A sense that you're going to be like a tactical fighter for the Lord. Sometimes you're going to go like a jet and deliver a package on an enemy. That would be just like releasing a book for a certain type of person struggling with a certain type of sin, or like a breakthrough, some sort of book that's a breakthrough for people who read it. I've got a number of them. Sometimes you're going to be like drop behind enemy lines and minister like a SEAL team doing this special purpose for God, and that'll be like doing prophetic evangelism and ministry of healing and prophesying with people on the streets, in the streets of Australia. If you're not going out in a group and it's not a planned event, Satan doesn't really know what you're doing. If you're just out shopping, then you go up and deliver a prophetic word to someone and totally blow them away. That's like this trained military operative, CIA spy, and just winning ground for the kingdom. And I've done both of those. I've released 55 books under the name Matthew Robert Payne, and I've done about 20,000 prophecies for people in the streets, and I can see you doing the same thing. I just pray, dear Father, I pray that you give Damian a prophetic gift, a gift to be able to do words of knowledge, prophetic words and words of wisdom, prophetic words, you speaking words of knowledge, things, information about a person's past, present, and future that they wouldn't currently know without inspiration from God. And words of wisdom are like directional words of direction. So I pray that you give Damien the gift of prophecy. I've got 2 books. I've got a book called Prophetic Evangelism Made Simple, Damien. I encourage you to read it. And I've got a YouTube playlist on prophetic evangelism. And I've got a playlist where I unravel some of Todd White's videos, and he's really good with prophetic evangelism, and I get his video and describe what he's doing piece by piece. I really encourage you in that. I really encourage you looking at my prophetic evangelism playlist and the Todd White one. I really see I see an image of a surgeon, and he's brought his hands out of the guts of a person, and he's just got blood on his hand. He's just a bloody mess, right? But he's done deep work and needful work in the surgery, and I got an image of that, and God's just going to say that you're going to get your hands dirty, right? There's a lot of armchair and pew-sitting Christians, and all they do is sit in the pew each week and go home. there's not a lot of Christians, sadly, getting their hands dirty in evangelism with healing and prayer for people and winning souls. And if you're an Australian, you know that the Australian people need to be saved. Um, and so I really encourage you to get my 99-cent book, The Prophetic Evangelism Made Simple, on Kindle's 99 cents, and watch the playlist that I've got on YouTube, the recent one. I'll put it in the description tag, hopefully, and maybe able to put it there for you, so that you can watch it. Watch it. Hopefully, I just got distracted then. Sorry. So hopefully you can watch it and be learner. I'll do the playlist for the prophetic evangelism that I did, which is a lot of watching, and I'll do the playlist of YouTube where I unpack Todd White. I really think that God's got a big calling on your life for the prophetic and for evangelism, for teaching. Very much like me, about 55 books. It'd take quite a while for you to read them all, but I sense that you'd enjoy most of them. I really feel that I sense, and don't get carried away with this, but I sense like an apostolic call on your life. Like I sense that you'll be able to work as a teacher, as a pastor, as an evangelist, and a prophet. I feel that you've got a massive calling in your life, and rather than do all of them at once, it would be good to learn how to heal and good to learn how to do prophetic evangelism, and really cut your teeth. Like that's as a baby grows into his teeth, he's got to cut his gums, his teeth come out. So the expression is, you've heard it in Australia, cut your teeth. Get really proficient at healing and doing prophecies for people in the streets. And I sense that you're excited about these times, even though Australia's in lockdown because of coronavirus. I really sense that you've got this fire in your belly. Jeremiah explained that he had a fire in his belly and he couldn't keep it in, and that was the word of the Lord. And I sense that you've got a word and you've got a message, and underneath, I sense that you've got the heart of a revivalist, and I sense that you want to spread the fire of the Lord all around the place, and so I pray that you will get the opportunity to do that. Whatever is in me, my prophetic gift, my evangelism gift, my ability to walk up to strangers, my abilities in giving personal compliments and affirming and encouraging people. I pray all my giftings into you in Jesus' name. I impart mantles and office and everything that's in me into you in Jesus' name. I pray that the next time you go to encourage a person, it'll have something extra on it, and you'll know that my prayer has been effective. You're hungry, you're a person who's hungry. The problem is when you get too close to the Lord, there's very few people that can feed you, but you're hungry, and that's a good thing. I do encourage you to go through my books one by one and read them. I've got a book with Smith Wigglesworth and John G. Lake and Charles Finney. They don't talk about healing, but they talk about some fundamentals. I'd encourage you to read that book. I'm suggesting books of mine, but they're resources and they're on 99 cents. I don't feel bad suggesting them. If you bought 5 books, it'd be $5 and I'd get $1.50. So it's not as though I'm going to get rich by it. But there's going to be a chance. I feel the Lord say He's going to give you a real chance to take the bat out and hit a century. He's going to give you a chance at the bat if you're speaking, what's it called, baseball terms. And you're going to have a chance to bat, and you're going to have a chance to preach and demonstrate God's kingdom in the upcoming days. And I really encourage you to go forth and prosper and do ministry in the Lord's name. And I sense there's been quite a few prophecies over your life, some big ones. And I just get encouraged by the Lord to say they will be fulfilled if you wait, if you're patient, and if you do the work that you've been asked to do. All the prophecies will come true. So pray that this has really blessed you and encouraged you, and I left you in a good space. God bless.